Have you been trying to lose some extra weight? Maybe you're noticing that your body just isn't responding like it used to. Our next guest says this can be quite common and in fact caused by a fatty liver. Dr. Nash with Total Transformation is here to tell us more about it. Good morning.
Good morning, JJ. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing wonderfully. Thank you so much. You're on the show this morning to talk about a topic that, quite frankly, it's been getting a lot of attention. It is called a fatty liver.
Yeah. Yeah, fatty liver is really getting a lot of attention, deservedly so, mainly because 45% of the population, including our children, are now affected with some stage of fatty liver disease, and there is no drug or medical treatment for it. So it is 100% reversible, but it's not reversible by going to your doctor. And a lot of times it's not even reversible by going on a diet.
Ooh, all right, this is definitely something we want to look out for. And you've also said that there are 3 ways it actually stops us from losing weight. What are
Yeah.
those?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know that the liver plays a key role in your body's ability to burn body fat because it's the only organ that takes your body fat and turns it to fuel. It's also the organ that turns on 60% of your thyroid hormone. And we all know how important thyroid is to controlling weight. And then the third problem is the liver is the main organ that gets rid of toxin, which is what people know it about most. The problem is if that toxin is not able to be purged, body starts collecting it in fat cells to protect itself, and it's stubborn to release that fat.
Do you think dieting and exercise would just correct this potentially?
God, you know what, JJ, for a lot of people, it really doesn't. So the problem is eating less and moving more is not necessarily the solution to reversing a fatty liver. And while that approach can cause weight loss for a lot of people, a lot of times the weight loss is slow and sluggish, and a lot of times it's temporary, meaning despite their best intentions, they're gaining it back. So if people are seeing that they're having this stubborn area of fat in the midsection, that's probably an indication that fatty liver could be to blame, and we have to use specific protocols to target that liver and correct it.
I was actually reflecting on my midsection this morning. Yeah, it does tend to gather a little bit of excess fat, doesn't it? One of the best moments that we always share, Dr. Nash, is when we get to highlight one of your clients. Do you have a recent example of a success to share with me today?
Absolutely. Today we have Becky. Becky's a school teacher who actually found me because one of her parents had gone through my program and seen a radical transformation. So Becky reached out to us, and in the meantime, she did too. She lost 42 pounds in 5 dress sizes, and the midsection just really tucked in. It was beautiful.
All right, let's take a look.
I lost 42 pounds on Dr. Nash's program. I'm 7 pounds away from my goal. If I can do this, I can do anything.
Wow, there it is again, Dr. Nash. Really, you're helping people really shift their bodies. It's incredible. Do you think that a person should go see a doctor and seek treatment before going on a diet?
Well, if it's for fatty liver, certainly they could go to their doctor and try to get some testing. The problem is that regular blood testing usually is not enough to identify fatty liver disease. And even if the doctors do find it, again, there's no drug or medical treatment that's going to help the patient reverse it. So a lot of times the doctors are left with just giving generic advice about losing weight. But again, this liver drives a problem that makes them regain it. So we want to just not lose weight. We want to fix the fatty liver, target body fat as the type of weight we're losing, and get the body to prove that it's going to hold it, because that's our long-term goal.
And
Doctor might be a step in the right direction, but probably not.
Can you help with that?
Yeah, so the good news is fatty liver disease is 100% reversible if we use the right protocols and strategies. But our first step is we have to identify if fatty liver is one of the probable causes of the stubborn weight problem.
Absolutely. Well, that's very optimistic. A special offer maybe for some of
Yeah,
our
of
viewers?
course. Yeah, of course. So normally the online evaluation that I do with people to identify not only fatty liver, but other metabolic problems that drive weight issues is $97. But when people say that they found me on the Morning Blend with JJ, of course, obviously I'm going to offer a deal. We have 10 spots available right now. They're available online for less than $10, $9.97, but the spots get taken quickly. So if you suspect you have fatty liver or a stubborn weight problem you want to get corrected once and for all, make that appointment right now.
Dr. Nash, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, JJ.
If you would like to take advantage of Dr. Nash's special offer and learn more about how to take control of your weight loss journey, you can visit drnash.com/eval or call the number on your screen, 702-637-1313.